this is Dave Bergman. You are watching Indbeat Detroit.
Hi, I'm Eddie Neal, and you're watching Indbeat Detroit.
I am Autumn Rademacher, head women's basketball coach at the University of Detroit Mercy, and you're watching Indbeat.
Hey sports fans, welcome to an all-new sports show, Indbeat. I'm your co-host Joe Cochran with Rich Corbella. Rich, we got a pennant race going on. We're going to hear from Dave Bergman, who played on the last World Championship here. We got a lot to talk about here, and eventually we're going to have some giveaways for our fans, but I'm real excited for the show. Glad to be here with you, buddy.
Thank you so much for being a part of this. We have a lot of guests. We have a lot of, this is for the fan. This is for the person that wants to see the athlete in action. This is what Indbeat is all about.
I mean, first of all, let's start out by saying that they're old school.
Yeah.
Jim has had to make a lot more adjustments than Sparky had to make when he was managing because of the current players, and things have changed and things have evolved over time. But for the most part, they're old school. They play the game. They expect their players to play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jim's constantly talking about grinding. And of course, when you have Fielder and you have Cabrera going out every day, even when Jim wants to sit them, they tell him, no, you're not going to sit us. We're playing every day. That kind of sets a tone for everybody else on the ball club.
Our hockey analyst, Tracy Cox, sitting down with former Red Wings goalie Eddie Mio right after this.
Within the 12 years of your experience in the NHL, what was your most defining moments that you can recall?
Well, there's a few of them. And first of all, thank you, Rich, Tracy, but those are very kind words. There was a lot of good goaltenders here even before me. Greg Steffen actually started, as you mentioned, the 2 decades of playoffs in '83 to in '84. We made the playoffs back-to-back, first time in 17 years.
We have a guest here, Joe, Autumn Rademacher, the head coach of the women's University of Detroit basketball team. Autumn, welcome to the studio. I do have to ask you that ultimate question. How's this year's team look?
You know what? I think we're doing a great job. Our kids have been in summer school. They've been utilizing the weight room. They've been out on the court playing a little open gym. We just recently got a new strength coach, and he has them up at 7 a.m., so he's establishing quite a bit of discipline in our girls.
And I want to thank everybody that contributed. Dave Bergman, thank you once again for coming in the studio. Joe Cochran, it's a pleasure to see you on this show.
Rich, I think it's going to be a great friendship, and we're going to have a great ride here in the Beat. I want to thank Young & Sons. We'll see you next time. Please stop by in the Beat. I'm Joe Cochran. He's Rich Corbella.